Hey everybody, it's Zero Gear Plus, and welcome back to Let's Play Chrono Trigger. So, in the last episode, we got a whole bunch of stuff for the crew, I changed up my party, and now we're gonna enter the sunken desert, except I don't want Ayla in my party. I would actually like to have Frog and... no, Robo can stay. I need a heavy hitter. So... nah, we'll just keep it like it is. So, we're gonna go into the we're gonna go into the sunken desert. Pardon my English. Okay, no, okay, grab. Thank you! Go over here. But not after fighting some... I think they're called hexapods. They're pretty much just crawly knockoffs with more HP. Luminaire should be able to take him out, and if it can't, follow up with water to speed up. Just enough, so that I can make a spirit bomb. Oh, but you would do that when you get... and then water too. Really? And then it doesn't even kill all of you, just... really, game? Really? Is that just your job? So we go over here, Aeon suit. Oh, hold on. Yeah, he's still wearing this. I want Nova armor, because when I died in the last episode, I forgot to re-equip it. Anyway, Gaiga arm with a speed belt. There are things that I could be giving to him, but I've just decided not to. And, of course, we entered into combat again. Just in case that not both of them do the job. Which I don't know why I wouldn't. We're dealing in excess of, you know, large amounts of damage here. Wait, items? Heck, we have plenty. Let's just go straight for the full tonics. Really? You're just hitting Chrono? That's sad, and it makes me think that you don't like my protagonist. I don't see why you wouldn't like my protagonist. He's an amazing young man. And here we get an elixir, and then up here is another fight. But there's only two, so I should just be able to take him out with raw combat. And then if I can, which I apparently am not so far, wow. And here we get a full ether, and then just heal back up. I think we took out all the fights. I'm pretty sure there's an easier way to do that, but I decided not to do it that way. Never run through the middle of the room. Probably be a better idea if you don't. An unforeseen earthquake, perhaps? But no, there's a monster over there wreaking havoc on everything. Now, before fighting him, I would like to... yes, obviously. I would like to grab all of these treasure chests if I can. Because, unlike most bosses, you actually have to touch this one if you want to fight him. And this is totally optional, like, all the... well, it's a side quest, of course it's optional. You don't have to do any of this, really, but... I would like to, because it just makes you stronger at the end of the game. And as we all know, stronger equals more chances of victory. Okay, so we got them all, now we just need to fight this dude. Alright. Oh my god. Okay, so this is different from the Zombor that we fought before. This guy's not only stronger, he's just all around. I don't like him. Retinite. I'm gonna want... let's use Confuse on his top half, and then Fuzzy Punch on his lower half. Or maybe that would be a bad idea. Hold on. Let's wait for this. Or you could totally miss. What is up with you, game? It's like sand. It's impossible to damage. Okay, I wish I knew that you have to get him wet before... defense is down because, obviously, sand hardens when you throw water on it. So I wasted MP for no damn reason. And now we can hit this guy, which is good. Send Breath of Darkness. And now he's blind, which I don't think really matters in this game. Water 2! Now so that they can, you know, lower his defense again, and then you pretty much just keep this going throughout the entire thing, and heal when you need it, of course. Top half gets confused. I wish it worked that way. Sadly enough. Is blindness, like, have you really lowered his accuracy? I didn't know accuracy was a reliable stat in this game. Absorbing energy from the core, just let him do it, because you're going to be dealing more damage in the long run. I'm surprised he hasn't pulled out any of the big guns yet. Of course, now that I said that, he's going to do it. So, pretty much just try to keep this stream going if you can. Don't use magic on him if it's not water, because it's not going to do anything. Okay, that's not a fun attack. Like most. So we can slow him down, so we can get hits off on both sides, slow him down with Frog, and then Chrono can go back to attacking while Robo heals us, because we have Heal Beam, which is truly amazing, might I add. Heal Beam is like one of the coolest healing techniques ever, just because it's literally double what heal from Frog is. It's just ridiculous, and I like it. Keep your HP above 300 if you can. Keep it at full if the game will let you. Now I'm gonna wait for Robo's turn again. He's gotta be dead soon. Not Heal Beam. Fuzzy Punch. And then we're gonna go into the water tube. Again. Granted, this is not the fastest boss fight ever, but it's definitely, this fight actually keeps you on your toes, so definitely good to keep in mind of. Okay, so we're going to confuse the top again. Mostly because he's the one doing, oh boy, he killed the top. That's just great. So let's, oh good, he's dead. Okay, let's just punch the bottom. Use water 1 on it, because there's no reason why we shouldn't. Unless, of course, Robo kills it, which would be nice. Man, we're at 7 minutes. There's stuff we can do. Now the desertification should stop. Seriously? Oh, right, we didn't talk to Fiona this time around. This is the second take of this video. I utterly botched this boss fight a few minutes ago when I tried this the first time. Hello! Don't think I didn't see that. We got a power tab. That's nice. Okay, can we get out now? Thank you. Anyway. I think a shelter is much in order. And, heck, let's use that power tab, jeez. Of course, no, not on anybody in this party. Because this party's ridiculous. Actually, I should probably put Luca in my party for this next segment. Save it like that. Man, stuff's getting done in this episode. Go to Fiona's villa. Thank you for rooting the beasts. Unfortunately, it'll take centuries to revive the forest. I wish I could live long enough to see my wish come true. You come for me when your job is done. May I stay behind and help Fiona? Of course! That's our Robo, doing stuff to help other people. Now, he's literally no longer part of our party. He's gone. But all you gotta do is just go ahead a couple centuries, oh, I say about 4 should do, and then, by then, at least, hopefully by then, because I'm not going to the apocalypse to see a nice forest. Ah, it's beautiful! Now, let's save again. Oh, hello. The remains of the lofty Robo are enshrined in the inner sanctum. This is Fiona's shrine. We give thanks to Fiona and Robo for replanting the forest 400 years ago. And this is a hat. Here's a hat made from a magic bow filled with mystical forest powers. You can actually buy stuff here. Prevents chaos status, but it doesn't matter because Chrono has awesomeness. Nova armor. Prevents lock, prevents stop and slow, protects status. But this is way too expensive for my taste. I do believe we find more Nova armor in the game, so the character that... I think there's only 2 things of Nova armor, and the character that doesn't get the 3rd piece of Nova armor, if it's another male character, will get the amulet. At least for my boss, the final boss, because He is nasty when it comes to status ailments, but we'll talk more about that later. Okay, this Kaiser Arm can be sold, this Dark Scythe can go. An Aeon Helm for Chrono, I wish I knew I had that. Anyway, better than load. Nope. Just making doubly sure. No, he's got good stuff for now. She's got best, he's got best, and we're done. Alright, so now we can just pretty much sell the stuff that we don't need. Oh, right, that Vedic Blade that we never used. I love doing that sometimes. Anyway, this Hurricane of his, which is no longer useful, can go. I don't need this Rune Blade anymore. Load Helm can go. I will never... I mean, with full status protection, why would you need memory caps? Doom Helm, don't need. Brave Sword, won't need. Aeon Suit, don't need. Sonic Arrow, don't need. Swallow, can finally go, my friend. And then the Blackmail absorbs shadow hits. I don't think I'm going to be running into any monsters anytime soon. That, well, actually there are, but I'm going to have better armor, and it's just all around better to not bother with it. This is going to be another short episode, guys. I'm sorry about that, but by the time I recognized what kind of time limit I was at, I then soon recognized that going on too far would easily, like literally the next section of what I do here, will bring this to... I don't care. We're gonna do it anyway. I really don't care. Wow, he's bashed and beaten. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. Struggling to turn on. The system's reactivated. Where am I? Ah. Chrono, how nice to see you. For you, it was a quick hop, but for me, 400 long years have passed. The effort was worth it. The forest has grown back. Now let us celebrate our 400th year reunion. Chilling out here in the forest, using its wood to make a fire. After 400 years of experience, I've come to think that Lavos may not be responsible for the gates. What do you mean? I've come to think that someone or something wanted us to see all this. The different events over time that we have witnessed, it's almost as if some entity wanted to relive its past. Aelino, when people die, elders say, see whole life pass by. 'Tis true that mortals do relive their most profound memories before death claimeth them. Yet those memories most often are sad ones. Thinking things like, if only I hadn't done this, or I shouldn't have done that, triggers unpleasant old memories. What will happen when our time comes? Probably. Who knows? Or, I think she said, will that happen when our time comes? That'd make more sense. Is there a point in time that you'd want to return to, Luca? No, not really. I'm sorry. Was that something I shouldn't have asked? It's okay, it's just something I don't like to think about much. Lavos playeth an integral role in the fortunes of entity. Wow, I cannot read, especially when I'm talking like him. So who is this entity? It is unknown whose memories these are. It may be something beyond our comprehension. Our journey may come to an end when we finally discover the identity of the entity. Shall we turn in for the night? Magus is such a vampire. Hello. I hear things. Hey! Wonder what goes beyond this gate. Save state button, just to be safe. Whoa! A red, dangerous one. If you guys have the option of save states, be sure to use them before you do this. Otherwise, save outside of Fiona's, and if you screw this up, turn the system off, and turn it back on, and just, you totally want this to work. And it's for a small thing, but it'll make you feel glad that you did it. 6/24/990 AD, Dad promised to go hiking with me, but blew me off again. Due to his work, I hate science. I loathe it. Really? So this is Luca's house, believe it or not. The password is the name of my lovely wife. Use it in an emergency. Tavin. Okay. Nothing going on here. I'm loving this music. Only time you'll ever hear this. What is this thing? Tavin says to keep away from it, but it's so dusty, I'll just... Dear me, my skirt. I'm stuck. Luca, help! I can't pull it out. Uh-oh. I'll enter the password. Stop the machine. Okay. I got it. Whew. Thank goodness. Oh boy. His lovely wife's name is Lara. L-A-R-A. Just tap that in on the button keys. I feel like I've learned something. I'll study machines now. There will be no more accidents around here. And this is why Luca got into science. Because that machine originally crippled her mother from the waist down. Now, we've gone back in time to prevent that from happening. And boy, do I feel good about it. Luca, you've got a kind heart. You're always thinking of others. This is for you. It's a piece of amber I created using sap from a tree in my forest. It took 400 years and a lot of pressure to make. Hope you find it useful. And we got the green dream. This is an accessory that I believe anybody can use, if not just Luca. Robo, you're so sweet. Okay, boy am I glad that I didn't screw that up. I've been known to screw that up before. Anyway, the green dream. One-time auto reanimates. Okay, I think anybody can use this. I really have no use for it. I mean, we have revives coming on our butt. Chrono knows the life spell. I should never need that ever. But I'm just glad that I have it. So let's save. Whew. And with that, guys, this has been an episode of Let's Play Chrono Trigger, guys. So this is Gear Plus signing off, and I will see you guys in the next episode where we do something, well, another different side quest. So I'll be waiting for you guys, and I'll see you then.